700 plus episodes, 50,000 plus emails and questions, and 4 years in the running. A big thanks to all you viewers who've made this daily show on real estate so very popular on NDTV Prime. Welcome everyone, I'm Manisha Natarajan. Every month we explore North India's best performing property destinations and we bring you our expert-backed recommendations on what projects to buy into. With me in the studio, Sameer Jasuja, founder and MD of Prop Equity, to advise you when you call in with your questions. So let's begin and tell you what's in store today. Haryana government sets up arbitration councils to resolve builder-buyer disputes. Can this council really bring relief to the home buyers left stranded with years of delayed projects is the question we're asking. Also, Haryana's PWD minister admits Gurgaon Southern Peripheral Road or SPR remains suspended as Huda has no money to settle compensation. What happens to over 70 projects in this area? Of course, we go across the country and North India to explore some best projects. Noida at 90 lakhs to a crore. What are your top picks? Gurgaon, almost 2 crores is our budget for premium homes and top of the picks in that basket. Faridabad, absolutely budget homes in that mid-range of 55 lakh rupees. We also take you to Dharuhera, which is considered to be the gateway of Rajasthan, and tell you what are some of the best buys in affordable homes. Ticket size 13 lakhs. That's not all. Why talk of smart cities when our existing cities don't know how to expose their waste smartly? With no dedicated landfill in Noida, the city is being overtaken by its garbage. In our Citizens' Voice, that's what we highlight. In our top story, the absence of a regulator and any real redressal mechanism, buyers of delayed projects stuck for several years have been running pillar to post to recover their money or get their flat. The Haryana government now seems to be bucking up and has decided to set up an arbitration council to rescue these very anguished buyers. While it's too early to say whether the council will really be effective in pushing these developers to complete their projects and deliver homes, there is a report by Oinita Moja which outlines that what can the home buyer expect from this government initiative.
There seemed to be some light at the end of the tunnel for the thousands of home buyers in the Gurgaon region whose projects are inordinately delayed. The Gurgaon administration has set up an arbitration council to address major developer home buyer issues like delay in project delivery, disputes over compensation for delayed handover, specifications and quality of project inferior to what committed, and issues related to maintenance and basic infrastructure by government agencies.
There are more than 125 complaints in first 2 months, and a lot of them can be handled at their own level mutually. So we want to give both of them an opportunity, both builder and also the buyer, an opportunity under an able arbitrator as to negotiate themselves and mutually agree. Before taking it on to the allottees grievances redressal forum where it gets a legitimacy because all the agencies are on board, so this will act as a precursor.
Headed by the Deputy Commissioner of Gurgaon, the Arbitration Council members include the Municipal Commissioner, Police Commissioner, Gurgaon District Town Planner and the Administrator Huda. An Ombudsman has also been appointed. For buyers like Vikram Bishnoi, whose Unitech flat, booked in 2009, is undelivered 7 years later, this move has come as a new ray of hope.
Since 5 departments are sitting on the same table and you are sitting along with the developer, then if you have a question on to the developer, instead of asking it directly to the developer, you can ask it through that committee also. Then the developer has to give a formal answer, he has to give a time bound answer, and that answer has to be statistically correct also, because he cannot dupe 5 departments, government departments. Right.
The council has taken up cases related to the most delayed projects in Gurgaon by Unitech, BPTP, MRMGF and ERA builders. Directives have been issued to the developers to stick to the timelines now committed for completion of the delayed projects. In case they miss the timelines and are found cheating, the developers might be booked under sections 420 and 120B of Indian Penal Code and face a jail term of up to 7 years. An FIR has already been filed against Unitech, but some grace time has been given to the developer to finish work before action is taken. There are about 38 projects in the micro markets of Gurgaon except Sona, which are delayed by over 3 years.
I think it's a great move, to be honest with you, because not only will the industry benefit, first the consumer is going to benefit. So I think it's something that they have seen and something that I personally feel will be long term because and will take care of all this negativity, because real estate historically has been the #1 investment tool. As Indians, we do that, and there's so much of this that has corrupted that idea.
Even as the government tries to amicably settle issues and help erase the trust deficit through its different initiatives, there are certain tricky cases, including the case of Ambience Lagoon, that might prove to be a challenge. In Gurgaon, Oinitam Oja, NDTV.
Okay, let's go across and take our questions. Noida, Greater Noida and Gurgaon, some of the markets we are going to cover up front. Abhijit Kumar on the phone line with us. Abhijit, a very warm welcome to the Property Show. How can we help you?
Thank you, ma'am, and good evening to all. And I was basically looking for a 3 BHK flat on the Noida, Greater Noida Expressway. So I see a lot of options there. Within my budget, around 1 crore to between 1 to 1.25 crores, I was looking for a flat with a decent and big drawing and dining room actually, which I find rarely in any Noida this thing flats.
Really? That's an interesting feedback, Sameer, that he doesn't, with a budget of 1.125 crore, which is actually a premium budget for a premium apartment budget, he's still not being able to find a property in this market when we say that there's so much available on Noida Expressway with a big drawing room and dining room.
Well, first of all, it's all relative as to what a big drawing dining definition really is. Yes, if you're looking at the Noida market, 1.2 crores can't fetch you that much if you're looking for especially a ready property in the prime location. Right. Average rates are 6,000 plus, so at best you can get a 2,000 square feet super area flat, which is not going to get you more than a 400 square feet on the drawing dining as such, if you look at it. So on the carpet area, I would say.
So you're saying recalibrate expectations? Is that the message that we're giving out?
I think first of all, it's exceedingly important that even if you could get cheaper flats with your budget being good with under construction properties, we would not recommend you to do so. We would recommend you to go safe, look at projects that are ready, and within that your budget is decent for a 3 BHK, but with the 3 BHK 1800 sort of sized apartments, there will be a compromise on the drawing dining a little bit besides the bedrooms as well, unless you were to be able to take a 3,000 square feet flat where the budgets would then go much much-higher. Then you'll have to look at a different kind of a location. So we've shortlisted the best location in Noida for you, which we think is the Noida Expressway Stretch 1. Just the beginning of the expressway, and then the Noida Expressway Stretch 2 that carries through. Both the micro markets are extremely safe with respect to ready projects, 8 and 9 months on inventory overhang. They've done well on the price appreciation as well. Just explaining the definition of Noida Expressway Stretch 1, which starts with sector 44, goes all the way to 131. Then there are some middle sectors as well, which are there in Noida Expressway Stretch 2, which is much further, like 93, going up to 151. The weighted average price of the market, the Noida Expressway Stretch 1 is about 1,000 rupees a square foot, or 20% higher than the Noida Expressway Stretch 2. So the first 12 kilometers being about 20% higher than the next 12 kilometers. 6,100 being the weighted average price for Noida Expressway Stretch 1 for the mid-market, and Noida Expressway 2 is about 5,050. Both the micro markets are doing very similar on the price appreciation charts. 9.3% for Noida Expressway Stretch 1 and about 9.7% for Noida Expressway Stretch 2. The three projects that you can consider, again going by ready projects: Stylome by Prateek Birtech, Sector 45, very good location. Project is also 7.5 acres, 8 towers, so density is not very high, 545 apartments. The project construction is complete now. Developers offering possession. It's a luxury project with good amenities and specifications, including personal splash pool with each apartment, a unisex salon, cafeteria, convenience store, besides the clubhouse and swimming pool. Then you have the Grand by Omax. This is a much older project. That's why the pricing has gone up quite high. But it's a very reputed project over there. It's trading between 7,500 and 8,400. And here the project is spread across 23 acres with a total of 22 towers. The project is located bang on the Greater Noida Expressway. Is one of the most well-developed sectors, and has a club, swimming pool, jacuzzi, party lounge, etc. And lastly, we have Lotus Boulevard, the 3C company, Sector 100 at 6,800 all-inclusive. This project is a total of 40 acres. The project is partially ready, so you can move into the ready projects, ready part of the project. Excellent location again on the main sector road with easy connectivity. And quite a few Ps have funded this project as well. Besides, IGBC Green Homes LEED certification is also there.
Well, green certification always comes as a big plus in any project. So those are the three that are an option for you. Style Home by Pratik Builders, Grand by Omax, and Lotus by Boulevard. But having said that, the rates that I'm seeing, Samir, and this is of course the preferred location, the first stretch of Expressway, they're almost 7,000. I mean, they're exceeding 7,000, so not even 6,000. They're closer to 7 than 6. So literally what you'll be left with is about a 1,400 to 1,500 living square feet of living area.
So if you're in the 6,000-ish range, you get about 1,800 square feet. If you're at 7,000 rupees, 1,400. Yes,
14,
absolutely
1,500.
right.
So then, and 3 bedrooms, so that really doesn't leave you much for a drawing cum dining. Well, that's the reality. So either up your budget or just settle in and get used to living in smaller apartments with cuter, smarter furniture is what we say. All right, Hemendra Nautiyal is on the phone line with us. Hemendra, hi, welcome. Go ahead. How can we help you?
Hi, I'm Hemendra. I'm looking for a residential home for myself, and I chose the sector 75. Okay. And in 75, I also zeroed in one project, Apex Athena. Right. Just want to know your views on the sector as well as the project, and also any execution risk in this project.
All right, Athena Apex Buildcon, Samir. Hemendra wants to know whether he can go ahead with this project. Completion date seems to be around the corner, 2016.
Yes, although the completion year is 2016, but the date is around December, so it's almost the end of next year. Nothing really wrong with the project. Construction is going on in good speed. Secondly, the developer is new but has developed cooperative group housing societies in Ghaziabad and quite a few examples of that. So has the domain expertise to do group housing projects. It's a private project now, 3 kilometers from the operational Noida city center metro station, and Noida Authority's Megadutam Park respectively is only 2 kilometers away. So all in all, great location of the project. This is the third big micro market of Noida, the upcoming region as we call it. There's stretch 1, stretch 2 and the upcoming region, which is close by to sector 50, consisting of few sectors starting with sector 70. This project has also got very good amenities, including a clubhouse, swimming pool, gym, etc. And the project is located in a very good location within sector 75 and bang opposite sector 50, which is an extremely well lived in, like a secondary market kind of a micro market. Concerns on the inventory overhang, 30 months, slow moving market on the under construction side. Pricing is roughly on the stretchway 1, which is 6,000 rupees a square foot. This is about 5,950, but this is for the luxury segment. So probably slightly cheaper than what we're talking about, the stretch 1. 10% price appreciation, exactly in line with the other good micro markets of Noida. There are 2 more projects that you can consider. One is Mahagun Mirabella by Mahagun at 5,300 rupees, spread across 5 acres. Project construction is in mid stages. The project has distinguished features like low flow water fixtures. The project is also got Roman architecture designed by Hafiz contractor here. Lastly, we have Aranya by the Unnati Fortune Group, Sector 119, a much cheaper project. So here there's a huge price advantage that you can look out for, 4,500 to 4,800 rupees, spread across 18 odd acres, IGBC certified as well. Construction is going on, gym, swimming pool, firefighting systems, rainwater harvesting are all going to be a part of this project. And this project is acknowledged as the best upcoming quality housing project by ASSOCHAM. These are few key pointers on this project.
All right. So, well, Hemendra, Samir, the sectors that you're recommending to Hemendra, the inventory overhang there is 30 months?
But that's not a cause of a concern anymore for us, because A, this is a luxury market that we're talking about. B, that across the board now there are sales that are extremely slow. Although now I've been talking to a few developers interestingly, and now they're telling me that Diwali onwards sales have picked up. So I was with a large developer yesterday, so if he was selling 30 units a month, now his sales in Diwali were about 80 to 90 units a month.
Okay. All right.
So there is a huge uptake,
spike,
which we have to see whether it follows through after Diwali, the momentum follows through or not.
All right, so here's the thing. Well, looks like there's a lot which is available, but we have shortlisted 3 projects or 2 projects for you, and of course given a go ahead on the project that you've shortlisted as well, Hemendra. All right, what do we go to next? This is an email. Ridhima Dua writes in and says, I am planning to invest in Dharuhera. Project is Vardhaman Springdale Sector 3. Budget is 30 lakh rupees. Tell me about the latest trends in this area and the future of this project. This project, Samir, I just got the notes from your research team, has been delayed. It was launched in 2008, 7th year of construction.
Absolutely.
Even if it gets completed in the next 15 months or 12 months, it's not worth buying into.
I completely agree with you. And if you look at the resale market rates of the project, they actually depict this delay. It's 2,400 rupees a square foot today. You cannot do a project, a high-rise project in 2,400 rupees even at cost price. So this is primarily because everybody has lost confidence in the developer, and like you rightly said, 7 years already completed, another 15 months to go. So who knows what may happen in those 15 months. So it's a no from our side because of that reason. We've got 3 other good projects lined up for you that you can consider. The market is also a little safe on the inventory overhang, 22 months. Very affordable market where the mid segment is about 3,400 rupees on the varied price chart, and 10% annualized price appreciation is being witnessed in this market even now. The 3 projects that you can consider is the Bestech Group's Parkview Delight, a project that got ready in 2012 and still trading at 3,300 rupees. No risk, 56-acre integrated township, ready to move in township surrounded by sector road number 3 with minimum 12 meters wide road within the city itself. So very well laid out city. I would say the Bestech city is what they call it. Then we have Aravali Heights by Dwarkadesh Projects, again a very well reputed developer out of Dharuhera. Spread across 22 acres. Project got ready in 2013, trading between 2,700 and 2,800 rupees a square foot. So when you have ready projects at such throwaway prices of reputed developers with all the amenities, this project at 2,700 rupees offers you swimming pool, community center, 100% power backup. Why would you look at any under construction property then?
Absolutely, and my God, I mean, really a Vardhaman project which has been languishing for 7 years, absolutely a no-no. Here are your choices.
Lastly, I have one more recommendation, Manisha.
Okay.
Vipul Gardens by Vipul Limited, Sector 1, Dharuhera. This is spread across 13.3 acres, located bang on NHA 08 in Sector 1, Dharuhera. Again, a project with good amenities, jacuzzi, swimming pool, multi-functional hall, tennis courts, power backup. So this project is a new project. So if you want to really go for a brand new project getting ready next year, you can go ahead with this.
All right, so here's a quick summary of what you should be buying if Dharuhera is a choice of location in a budget of 30 lakhs. There's Parkview Delight, Bestech Group, Aravali Heights by Dwarkadesh Projects, and Vipul Gardens by Vipul Limited. Good developers, so please don't go for a project which has been delayed by 7 years. All right, so Noida market is fully covered. On the other side, a lot of excitement around Gurgaon. So we will come back with Gurgaon questions. And for property seekers in Sona, on our property tracker today, New Spark by IREO in Sector 4 Sona. Just take a look at what it has to offer.